Hello everybody, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. Today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Gemini, the lovers. Yeah, looking at the layout, there's some disturbances going here. I'm just not sure what, but intuitively you knew, because you're ending something, and it could have been you chose poorly in a situation, but you're looking to whatever it was you were working, or whatever this situation, if it's work, if it's something emotional, whatever that is at this point, I don't know for sure, but it looks like you're leaving because you're not really excited about what's happening where you are. I almost feel like you were, whatever it was, it was draining. It was either draining your energy or it was something that was hurtful. Because the Ten of Swords is the ending. Like, it's over. And there's a lot of backstabbing. People talking back behind your back. Or either it could just be that you feel like this has just been one too many things that have happened. It's like, when's it going to stop? And the Emperor down at the bottom is like you getting yourself back into order. It's like, I need to get things under control here. Something's not going smooth at all. It looks like turmoil. You do have the Star card here as the overall theme for your reading. It looks like you may need some healing or some guidance or help. This could be somebody that can support you in some way. Let's go ahead and see what the Oracle cards say. Let's start with the first one I pulled, the Angels and Ancestors. I didn't pull it. I shuffled till they fall. I did pull that one though. This one says Sage. Now, a sage is somebody that's very mystical and very spiritual. They usually live alone outside of a community. This says be devoted and committed. So it's almost like they're asking you to, whatever this is that's going on in your life, to not forget to be devoted and committed to your spiritual way of being, because that's what's going to help you get out of this. It's pretty, it's a mess. I can't figure it out yet until I clarify. And then this is the energy card. Oh, financial constraints could be part of it, maybe. It looks like somebody cracked open the vault and took all the money except for a few coins, and there's a lot of cobwebs. So I don't know if you're financially struggling, and the number 13 is kind of like bad luck. I don't know. You did get two of the Lovers Oracle, so I'm going to pull the first one out, which would be the one on the bottom. Oh yeah, here we go. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. What are you holding on to? Or it might not even be what you're holding on to. What it's saying here is surrender. Surrender and basically let the divine come in. Because the divine's going to be who works things out for you. And this is the second one, and it says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So accept each other as you are. I don't know if you're with somebody, could be an emperor, but don't criticize each other. Love each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. I'm going to use this deck. I'm using the Seer's deck. It's the deck where you can try to get to the truth through pictures. Let's see what we come up with. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. It's, the Seven of Cups represents options, with many options, and the only thing is, with them being in the upright, those options are very fuzzy and they're not clear, and They might be presenting themselves as one way when they're really some other way. So there's some kind of choice that was made here that's not, it doesn't look like it's in your favor. Yeah, you're aware of it because you got two sevens here. The Seven of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is telling me you've already sold, I hate to use the expression, but it's like you've already sown your seeds wherever it is you're at, whatever this option is. And now it's like it's time to harvest. And then once you harvest, it's time to go. So I don't know if there's some kind of money in it that you're waiting on, whatever the situation is, or is it just more of a metaphor, like the Pentacles could be your energy or your spirit or something like that, because the next card over is the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess is somebody that does have that sense of knowing. She's able to see through the fogginess, and maybe at the time you weren't using your intuition. Maybe instead you were looking at it in a more financial way and thought it was going to be okay. Let's clarify the High Priestess. Ooh, the King of Swords. The King of Swords is... The King of Swords is ruled by Capricorn, or the energy of the King of Swords is Capricorn and Aquarius. But of course it can be your sign, Gemini, or it could be Aquarius, or it could be Libra. Were you involved with a King of Swords energy? I don't know. But if you'll notice on this card, look at all the birds. There's a raven, a dragonfly, a bat, an owl. He's even got like a raven's cloth over him, and he's got two feathers attached. Something's ishy. I don't know. It's almost like it's... No, don't get me wrong. The King of Swords is very ambitious and very intuitive. They do have a dry sense of humor. But the changes that the King of Swords makes is changes that's good for everybody. It'd be like a boss. Maybe there's some changes coming down. Maybe you end up getting cut. Maybe if it's a work situation with it being money here, and you choosing, probably you're thinking maybe I chose poorly, but whatever it is, the Ten of Swords is telling me that you're done. This is ending. Either the business is ending, or you're ending working at a certain place, or being at a certain place, or being with somebody. This is kind of complicated. The Knight of Cups. You may have been made an offer by somebody, and you're ending it before it even gets started. Could be somebody that has an air energy. Oh gosh, I gotta turn that off, you guys. 1 second, please. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry about that. But it does look like somebody made an offer to you. Somebody approached you with like a cup of love. And this is in your recent past. Maybe you chose poorly with this person here, this Knight of Cups. Or either this King of Swords energy. Maybe it's one and the same energy. It's just, different times they have different energy. I don't feel like it's your energy though. Let's keep going. Anyway, there's something here that you feel like you made a poor choice about. The Seven of Pentacles indicates whatever it was that you guys, whatever it was, it's ending. It's time to harvest whatever money you put in a savings account or investments. It's time to take them out and leave because there's no more growth there. And with the High Priestess being clarified by the King of Swords, this is like saying you knew that something was going to be weird about this. You knew it right off the bat because you're very strong intuition. But you did it anyway. You took it. Unless this is the King of Swords, this is somebody that you work with. And when you first met them, maybe your intuition said they're maybe not very good for you. But then somebody comes along and had made you some kind of love offer. Is this somebody from work? The Knight of Cups. This is somebody that offered you love. Possibly some kind of proposal. You said no because the Ten of Swords is saying no. No, no, no. I'm not interested. So let's go down to the, this energy here is kind of like the current energy right now. With the Six of Swords in reverse, this is telling me that you're not happy where you are. You need a change. I think you realized you made some kind of mistake here. Yeah, you manifested to get out of there. You manifested this whole situation. The Magician. You pulled in all the resources you could to get whatever this is that you have, and now you're not interested in it. But it's something to do with your intuition. Did you use your intuition? Or oh, that's what it is. You didn't use your intuition. Instead, you used your sword energy. The King of Swords. This could be you, Gemini, making your own decisions on what you choose. Instead of listening to the divine's intuition that you have within you, I think you chose to do it your own self. You thought for sure this was a smart decision and you're going to do it. But it ends up backfiring on you because there's something about the Knight of Cups. You know, the Knight of Cups in the regular deck, it shows that the cup is empty. But it's not like it can't get filled with love because that person's about to cross the Nile River and he's going to scoop up the water from the Nile River and make an offer to you. But it didn't even get to that point. It's still dry. I think that's telling us that it wasn't what you expected. But you did manifest it. But you're also manifesting yourself out of it. That's interesting. Whatever it was, I can't even tell, to be honest. Let's clarify the Four of Swords. Something from your past is popped up. And you've ended it, but apparently they didn't know. Because that's what the Six of Cups is talking about. You've manifested somebody, or you didn't I'm not sure if you manifested this or not. I feel like somebody in your past popped up. Could be a water sign. And I feel like they've approached you and you're saying no, it's over. And then the Four of Swords is telling us that during your time of healing and resting, it's like you realize that you're not sure if you're ever going to be able to get rid of this person. It's almost like a leech, like they're attached to you in some way. Which is not good because you need to learn how to, somehow you need to be able to break free from that energy because it will strangle any new opportunities that you have coming. And as far as this criticizing card, where it says criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness, love and accept each other as you are and your relationship will magically transform. You do have that option. If you learn to love and accept each other, you will have a magical transformation. And it could go either way. It could be that you're removed from that person through a death card, or it becomes something deeper than you thought. But whatever it is, this Emperor here is trying to help you get things in order. He doesn't like dismay. He doesn't like when things aren't organized or in control. He likes security. I don't know if this is a father figure to you or somebody that you listen to. Let's clarify the Emperor. You're listening to this emperor, whoever this emperor is as an Aries. I kind of feel like you're listening to their advice. Because the Ace of Swords is you receiving or giving. I think it's more like you're receiving information from this emperor that's going to change everything. Because the Ace of Swords is speaking the truth and having clarity above that, as well as freedom. So there's a lot to say about this Emperor. Whoever that is, they're talking to you and telling you this is what needs to, I don't know what they're telling you. Let's see if I can get another card on that one. The Hangman. See, you're kind of waiting. You're trying to, I know what this is. Oh, excuse me. You're in Hangman mode. This is you talking to the divine. Some people do consider this old character with the white beard and such as the divine, or a representation of him. And it just could be that you're listening for answers and you're not really getting what you need to do. So you're in hanged man mode trying to figure it out by being enlightened. So I think you're going to figure it out, but remember, it's telling you to also surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new enters our life. So let go and all will work out. So it's either let go or transform it by loving one another. These are the two cards that flipped out for your oracles. It's very counterproductive, but this criticizing one another could be this. I feel like surrendering is something it looks like you have surrendered this old past energy, whoever this Knight of Cups is. But it's also saying at the same time, don't criticize one another, because that will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Let's clarify the Star card. This is quite interesting. Oh, yeah. Your heart needs to be healed. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, this is telling me that there's something here that needs to be repaired. Something needs to be fixed. I'm going to get one more for the Star. Or maybe this, the Aquarius energy here, this could be somebody that you know that may want to help you heal your heart. You're not letting something go so that something new can come in better. Oh, 2 fell out. I have to take them. You're going to be a fool. You're going to take it. In the Nine of Pentacles, I kind of feel like that's your energy too. I feel like you're ready to just take a chance. But I think you're looking to get your heart filled before you do that, because you are single. Maybe you're looking for love. And maybe if you approach this healing energy of the Star card, maybe she can help you get healed, so that and help you, even though you feel like you may have gotten rid of this, maybe there's some lingering effects, and maybe that's why the Surrender card is here. Let go and all will work out. But you're going to need help, I think, with the Aquarius card. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. Now, again, this is like a small token of love is coming your way, but you're not even ready to receive it yet because you're still tangled up in something that's old. It's hard to let go of it. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. I sure hope that this helps and gives you some kind of guidance. I will see you next time. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Namaste. Bye-bye.